You're listening to the AstroMommy Newsletter read-aloud version of my daily horoscope published on Substack. If you would like to read this, please click on the link in the description box below. Without further ado, here is the daily horoscope. That which we love, which we draw, and which we manifest. The moon's ingress into Leo, Venus Quincunx Saturn, and Mercury retrograde update, part 1. Daily horoscope for Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Welcome to the AstroMommy Newsletter, a daily horoscope that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. The AstroMommy Newsletter is a reader-supported publication, meaning it only thrives thanks to the generous support of lovely people just like you. The two best ways you can support my work are to share this newsletter with a friend and to consider upgrading to a paid subscription. Whether you're a first-time reader or a long-time subscriber, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you being in my community. I hope you enjoyed today's horoscope and card reading. Blessings. Good morning, friends. Well, today I do have a shop update. I have made 2 new celebrity blind contour drawing mugs for Virgo season, Keanu Reeves and Salma Hayek. Please check them out in the family Etsy shop. A blind contour drawing is a practice that art students use to help train their hand-eye coordination. The student will draw something like a face or a still life, but keep their eyes focused on the person or the bowl of fruit and not look at their paper. What results is a blind contour drawing. My father first introduced me to this practice as a fun game during childhood. We would look at each other's faces and try to draw each other without looking. The results were hilarious. I love doing this with my kids. What I love about this practice are the feelings you can capture in the picture, which I don't believe I would be able to capture if I was trying to draw well. I don't believe I am a talented artist by any means, but I love the rawness, the realness, and the absurdity of the portraits produced this way. So I have started drawing celebrities for each zodiac sign during each zodiac season and sharing them in the family Etsy shop just for fun. I hope you enjoy them and get a chuckle. I always do. Sometimes they turn out kind of cool, and other times I cannot tell who they were supposed to be, but I don't know, I just like it. It's kind of a visual poetry for me. Maybe I will couple the release of each new mug with a natal chart interpretation of that celebrity. Let me know if this would be interesting and if you have any suggestions for future mugs/videos. Also, I have realized that the titles of my newsletters are so long that they are akin to my favorite song in the last Bill and Ted movie, Bill and Ted Face the Music, that which binds us through time, the chemical, physical, and biological nature of love and the exploration of meaning, part 1. Seriously, I may need help figuring out a good naming convention to follow. How fitting that I should think of this song while sharing my Keanu Reeves mug. If you haven't heard this song or seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It's a good one, and this song is seriously worth every second. But I digress. Okay, let's get into the astrology. So Tuesday, the moon starts off in Cancer with an opposition to Pluto in Capricorn and a sextile to the sun in Virgo. So I feel like Tuesday morning could be a little touchy emotionally as we try to understand what is coming up from the depths of our psyche and pulling us one way or another. With the sextile to the sun, though, I feel we may have an easier time staying above water, remembering our missions, our purposes in life, and staying the course. By the afternoon, the moon moves into Leo at 4:37 p.m. Eastern Time, making a semi-square to Mars in Gemini and a sextile with Mercury in Libra. This combo could make communications a top priority, but it may be a bit more about impatience than smooth interactions. So do your best to exercise your ability to wait it out, rather than repeatedly call or text someone who's not writing you back as quickly as you would like. Venus now at 19 degrees perfects a quincunx with Saturn in the late afternoon as well. Venus is now off the square to Mars and is separating from the trine to Uranus, so whatever relationship issues and unexpected wild cards came up, now it's about making commitments. The quincunx to Saturn signifies a turning point in the cycle where a change needs to be made, and it's usually a bit of an uncomfortable one that takes some courage to manifest. The quincunx seems to force an action that isn't always pleasant. It's not always an equal compromise, but it keeps the game going. It's like in Monopoly when you land on a property that you really want, but you don't have the funds to buy it, so you have to either leverage all the property that you do have, or you have to make a ridiculous trade with someone, and you often get the crap side of the deal. It keeps the game moving forward, but it's not the most fun part of the game. You could also pass and let the property go, and that is also symbolic of this transit, because even that is uncomfortable and may lead lead to regret. With Venus and Saturn in a quincunx, we get the topics of love, relationships, beautiful things, pleasure, and money, mixed with the responsible, cold, often detached and subdued, severe austerity of Saturn. This combo is like Marilyn Monroe and Ebenezer Scrooge hanging out and making a deal. Imagine what that would be like. By the late evening, the moon in Leo moves into a trine with Jupiter in Aries, and things will feel a bit more exciting. Maybe your patience paid off and you finally received that awaited call, text, or email, and you feel giddy about it. The party can finally begin. Mercury is now at 2 degrees and 20 minutes of Libra, moving retrograde, so he is only days away from the Ingress back into his home sign of Virgo. Before he does, he will meet up with the Sun, right after the Sun moves into Libra, and have an invigorating and strengthening Cazimi moment. Then he will move into Virgo and meet up with Venus before she leaves the sign of Virgo and ingresses into her home sign of Libra. So right now, Mercury and Venus are in each other's home signs and are sharing a mutual reception with one another. It's like Mercury has been house-sitting for Venus, and Venus has been house-sitting for Mercury. And now they are going back to their own homes. They've had lots of fun taking care of each other's cats, dogs, and fish, but they are done being in someone else's house and sleeping in someone else's bed. Now they want to go home, and they are excited about it. After they conjoin and switch into their own respective signs, it will feel like a resolution that we've all been waiting for is reached. The end of this week is an exciting moment in astrology. The card for the day is 7, Jupiter, Abundance. Quote, "The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they opened, but treasures are poured out before thee." Akhenaten. The Jupiter card represents prosperity, good luck, abundance, and doors opening. With this card for the day, we can feel reassured that a period of good luck and prosperity awaits. In this card, you see a picture of a lightning bolt striking the Jupiter glyph, with Jupiter, the planet, and the face of the Greek god Zeus superimposed on the clouds. The colors of this card are different shades of red, symbolizing fire, spirit, and action, and the starry skies play peekaboo in the background. This card is a positive omen of good fortune, finding a sense of purpose, being able to see the big picture, and our world expanding. Generosity, support, and strength are given as gifts from Jupiter, the brightest star that we can see with our naked eye. Let me know if this reading resonates with you in the comments. I hope this is helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.
Today's horoscope was brought to you by the Moon in Cancer opposing Pluto and subsequent ingress into Leo, Venus Quincunx Saturn, and an update on Mercury retrograde and upcoming conjunction with the Sun and Venus. Quick links and resources can be found at the bottom of the newsletter. Today's card was pulled from the Black Moon Astrology cards available on Amazon. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a small commission, but there are no additional costs to you. I don't share or recommend things that I don't 100% believe in and use myself. Thanks for listening.